Hello, we're back at it again with the only gacha game that matters, has ever mattered. Wuthering Waves. Give me a second here, and I still need to audio check because whenever I bounce between different games, I don't remember what the audio balance is. Somebody needs to talk.
Need something?
Mammoth, start talking.
How did I come up with the name Fleet Snowfluff? Totally random. It just popped into my head while I was registering a domain for my site. But hey, I did go all out on that digital Snowfluff seal design. My fans even turned it into official merch, and the price on these in the marketplace is through the roof. Crazy how my merch just flies off the shelf, even when I'm long gone.
She's Lahai Royce, Lady Gaga. How is my audio balance? Somebody else talks. Somebody more,
Need something?
somebody with a more mellow voice.
Power levels. Precision
Bonsoir.
calibration.
How's it going?
Efficiency.
I just got back from,
All
a watch party.
I graduated
Oops.
from the Department of Exostrider Engineering at Startorch Academy, and my senior thesis was the correlation analysis between
How's
energy
the audio balance here?
management
I think it
and
sounds like
exoswarm material renewal. The proposal caught the attention of the
a
Space
little
Trek
bit
Collective,
more.
which further developed it into the new Solar Ceremony project. The content specified in my paper involves utilizing multi-phase energy conversion modules through
my god, this girl yaps.
superconductor network.
I'm going to a wedding in September.
Missed my deadline. Just send
Your
it.
own wedding?
Come
Congratulations.
collect it. Not a clock or two. There.
The play in a hotel will cost 1,000. God damn. At your own wedding. I play. I'm playing. Congratulations. Wait, let me
Right
fix
up my
my...
alley.
Let me fix my wires. They should just pay it for you. Such a pain in the ass. They shouldn't be inviting people to weddings if they live in a state over, a different state.
Just send a tardy unit to remind me or come collect it. Not a
And you
clock or
Verena
two.
figure is out?
There.
Wait, why is she getting
Now.
figures? I haven't rolled for Lucilla yet. I kind of had a pretty productive day. Went to the dentist, had a haircut. NBA Finals watch party, and now I'm back. I've been waiting for this all day. Since last night. I thought it was already up last night. I only have about 50 rolls. Fuck if we ball. Fuck if we ball. Lucilla, you love me, right? Lucilla, please. Oh! Are we the honored one? Throughout heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one.
Life's a reel of memories. And memories, life recut.
Beautiful. That's our Madame President. I didn't even pre-farm for her. Nice. Yeah, I love the references in her gacha intro. It's so... They shoved as much as... they shoved a lot in there. One roll in a dream. We wait for a sway sway. And the Dead Poet Society, Matrix, and Truman Show, yeah. When she was standing on the desks.
Last week, I spotted a few.
Credit card getting pulled out for sway. Shove it in the party. What does Lucilla even do? What's her party comp? With Yuki? Echo merchants? For Lova? Maybe? Where is she? Oh, there she is. Potential girl. Is Forlova not in these conversations? I thought Forlova is also.
Come on, get in the shot.
How to use her?
Perfect lighting.
Oh. This is what we rolled for. Wait, what's that? Huh? What did that do? That's so trippy. Wuthering Waves is always doing some bullshit with their characters.
Let's pick up the pace.
Turns the entire section for miles and... Yeah, that's so cool. Is it just like sepia? Or is there other effects? No, I think that's it. That's so cool. They're always doing some shit in this game.
Let's add more
They
memories to our album.
It turns La Hero into Mexico and make her movies. I did not pre-farm for her. I was not ready at all.
So it's my turn to be the student this time.
Oh. Sensei smile. And also auto-gather their plants like that one green Archon Mama in Genshin. The heaters?
Ah, Rover. Stable rebel curve. I've already assessed your general health condition. Here is the prescription.
Nana, I want you.
Proactively taking care of yourself is the most effective way to stay healthy.
Let's
Just
add
as
more
far as we
memories
can
to
go.
it. Never too old to learn.
Never too old to work. How old is she?
Slow
You
and
don't
steady.
you don't ask a
Let's not
lady
bite
her
off more than we
age.
can chew.
Shove whatever the hell. Trying to find that one Chinese Woo commercial with the Verena cosplayer promoting the CN anti-desertification movement. Oh yeah, I remember that bit.
Relax. It all gets reimbursed through the research fund anyway.
Wuthering Waves players doing some... Oh. Lucilla says, are you free tomorrow? Rover says, what's this about? Fonkers? That's not even what Rover said. Lucilla says, I'll take that as a yes. My office tomorrow morning at 8. It's right next to the academic affairs office. Don't mix them up. Yes, ma'am. Salute. Salute emoji. Right away, ma'am. Or, well, tomorrow. We're repping David. If they can't add David into the game, we're gonna rep David. Exactly 69 meters away. Nice. Where is it? Can I just fly there? Oh my fuck. Why are so laggy? When I upgrade my computer very soon. A laggy woman. Right. We should run the ladies team. He's just a dream, Lucy. You have to let him go. I like to think that their soul is actually latched on to Lucy. That's my interpretation of everything that happened. But the bad bitches team.
The tides have whispered of your arrival.
Wait, did my game crash? Holy shit. My game crashed. Can't handle all the bad bitches in this team. It's okay. This is the one thing Wuthering Waves I will forgive for. I got all night, buddy. Take your time. It's a secret, but I bought a new computer so I can play Wuthering Waves in and feel better. Specifically just for that. Honestly, I would too. I need to upgrade. You needed a new computer. Did something happen with your previous computer? Your previous pewter? Can't handle the bad bitches team.
Perish
Bulge.
in flames.
I see. Oh, Changers. You will always be special.
Lucille's busy now. I should wait outside. Not a problem. For project funding approvals, we can follow the new Federation's model. But when it comes to picking research topics, I'm afraid I must insist on giving our
Whoops. What was that?
full
The
confidence
president
in our
doesn't look too
faculty
happy
and
today.
students.
Maybe we should come back.
It's
to
just what?
Professor.
Why did it autoplay?
But we both
Oh,
know
don't
that
worry.
higher risks.
Just
Oh, I pressed autoplay and then it just skipped the dialogue. What the hell?
Yes,
that frown
I
vanish.
understand. Of course.
I want Changers back in 4.0. Maybe. We're getting Jinsei back anyways. And Yang Yang. A group is gathered around the plant in what appears to be a Pioneer Association office. You recognize Verena among them. In the background, a lone figure works. Facing away from the camera is that Lucilla. She knows Verena. A graduation photo of Lucilla, but the setting doesn't look like a school. A stern, noble woman stands beside Lucilla, her hand on Lucilla's arm. But if that's her, then... who's the one that keeps showing up in previews? Oh, you can close up. Oh. If that's her, then who's the girl that keeps showing up in the previews? me zoom in here too. Plan. Students from various departments gather around Lucilla. She appears slightly overwhelmed. That would be the CEO of Rhodes Island. Look at her, she's well loved. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of my my chemistry and leadership teacher back in high school. He was my favorite like teacher of all time. Photo taken through a porthole that captures an enormous solid skin. Small note in the bottom right corner of the photo reads, the largest solid skin ever recorded. Lucilla, no dating experience. Let us be the first.
Yes, I understand.
Holy shit, there's two of them.
Of course. I'll note it down and reply to you later. I see.
What if he left her? I think they were just co-workers. I think it's like overblown that.
Understood. Let's save those two issues for our
But they
call
had a
next
thing
week.
going.
The new partnership model is interesting, but I'll need to run it by my colleagues first. No, not at all. Why would I think you're making things difficult for us?
Yeah, it's fan on.
The Academy has always been open to this kind of collaboration.
Gossip.
Okay then. See you next week. Have a wonderful day.
What?
Impudent little hamster. Really? Using a crisis to haggle me down to wholesale?
Never seen you this worked up.
I'm fine. Just had a bit of a tiff with a rather difficult partner. It's just that... You want some coffee?
Only coffee for breakfast.
Ah, didn't realize the sun was already up.
So, what's all this you've got going on, President Lucilla?
So formal.
Right. What am I even working on? After the hero defeats the Demon King, shouldn't we all be enjoying our happily ever after?
No, we are in a live service game, Lucilla.
But here I am, burning the midnight oil like I'm part of some sleep deprivation experiment. A former colleague from the Pioneer Association taught me how to make this special coffee blend. Want a sip?
Oh,
Did she actually add?
this coffee has an intoxicating smell to it. What's it?
Oh, it's a favorite among the gold runners in the new Federation. Packs a punch. Sometimes a little too much of a punch.
Irish cream.
That hits the spot.
I saw that group shot of you and the students.
You look
we-
different now than you did in that photo.
Approach every single dialogue option here.
Yes, I suppose I do. I was a bit slimmer back then, wasn't I?
What? Yes. What's the story behind that giant solid skin photo?
Ah, that one. One of my students took it. Shame I never got to see that Solaskin with my own eyes. Must be twice a person's height, at least from the picture. Can a Solaskin even grow that large?
Wait, that's a solid skin that popped up in Segue gotcha animation.
Do you plan to tell me what I'm really doing here?
the Totoro Solace skin.
All right, Rover. Technically, I shouldn't be asking a student this. So let's just call it a casual chat between friends. So, from a purely administrative standpoint, is there a chance that certain unverified intel I share with you off the record could, through private channels, somehow influence an inspection report issued by a particular independent international organization?
Huh? Can you please explain that in a way even a fluff Gwyn could understand?
I mean, what's your network like at the Black Shores? Got any real pull there?
I'm the CEO. This back-to-back dialogue is pretty funny. You really want to know? I'm pretty much the CEO.
I'll be straightforward, Rover. Star Touch Academy has been in a bit of a bind ever since the Exostrider and Aleph 1 left the Highroy. As you can see, our investors are reassessing the Academy's value now that the Exostrider is gone. They're holding a review next week to discuss new management policies moving forward.
It's confirmed that only Luke knows our real deal. I see. Not even Lucilla knows that we're pretty much like the CEO.
Before that happens, I pulled some strings to get a third-party agency in for
Guess
an
it makes
independent
sense.
investigation. Whatever they put in their report will steer the whole review.
Better to keep that on the down low.
So you brought in the Black Shores to audit Star Torch. When's this happening?
Dr. Luke is waiting for the auditor at the Starworld Riseway as we speak. They'll be here any minute. Now, Rover, I'm not about to interfere with an independent audit, but I'd like you to be there during this visit. And if possible...
Is it audit season? Why is everybody getting an audit?
You want me to put in a good word?
Oh, no need. Just make sure they see the Academy for what it really is. My students can speak for themselves.
Huh. The Black Shores has a third-party agency auditor? That's pretty interesting.
Dr. Luke and the auditor
We can do that?
arrived. Shall we? Oh, just a second.
I guess that's kind of a good segue into New Federation.
Okay, let's go.
Despite everything is still driven by capitalism, ho.
Let's pick up the pace.
I admit there are a few errors in his work.
So many people here. This is why this game is... They're doing too much of this game.
I can give you a ride to the training.
I'd rather that they
but
do
stay
too much
away from
than
my
not
side.
enough.
lenses convert the reactor drive's light into storable energy.
They're always doing
I
too
don't
much with this
see
game.
anyone. Are they still on the way?
Oh, hold on. Dr. Luke says the auditor insisted on driving his own motorbike. That means they're on the second floor. Come on.
This escalator slow as fuck.
Hey, how did all you...
It's faster in the cutscene.
What's all this?
What's all this?
Professor, we heard a very important visitor is coming to tour the academy. Don't worry, we'll make a good impression.
Yep, we even threw together a little welcoming, thing.
Used to at the scene of the crime.
Ah, you rascals. All right, but follow my lead. If this auditor is a by-the-book type, then we...
Lene, me when a bad bitch tells me to do something. I need to get a screenshot of that. One sec.
Woo!
This is the smartest that Lahai Roy has to offer.
Oh, yeah! What a ride! Now that was top-notch.
My friend also.
Oh, so many people.
Mr. Popular.
So, not a confidential audit. Huh.
Welcome to Star Torch Academy. I'm Lucilla, the Academy President. So glad you could make it.
God damn. Lucilla without her hat does feel kind of bald. Cute.
Welcome to Star Torch Academy!
Oh, right. I'm Alto. You guys really know how to roll out the red carpet.
Nice to meet you, honored sir.
Honored
I'm
sir.
Sigrika, from the preparatory program. Thank you for coming to tour the academy.
Honored sir.
Hello. Please, just Alto.
Honored one.
No need for that honored sir stuff.
Mr. Honored one.
Got it. I'm a Roya, you know. And I just want to say the academy has been so wonderful to my people. We're all working together to make the world a better place. Oh, and there are lots of Roya students in Rebel College too. Everyone works so hard.
Giving Alto the puppy dog, guys. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. You just throw Sigrika at the auditor and with a puppy dog, guys.
Uh-huh.
Chief Aldo, I'm Dorian from the agronomy wing. I brought you a complete nutrition squeezy jelly and our department's special self-heating cup noodles.
Cup noodles? Oh, thanks. Oh, and hey, just call me Alto.
Director Alto, I'm Misha from the Department of Exostrider Engineering. I couldn't bring my project here, so I'm here to sing instead.
Director, I'm from the Department of Void Matters. Sir, I can dance.
Oh no, he's actually dancing. Oh wait, Misha? Was that the Misha from... Oh. That got a boyfriend? Oh no, what is happening?
And I can do some custom mods on your bike.
Mr. Alto? This is Rover from Rebel College. She will be joining us for the duration of your tour.
You gotta act like we... It's an honor, esteemed auditor, sir. What's cooking, Director Alto? You gotta act like we're,
Rover.
Gen Z.
Oh, what a fantastic name. Not too long, not too short.
Hey, psst. Are we supposed to know each other or not?
We are, but don't make it too obvious.
Copy that.
Well then, without further ado, let's head over to Rebel College. I'll fill you in on our facilities along the way.
That would be great.
Oh, tell those kids to go their separate ways. I'll meet you at Rebel College.
Got it.
Okay, kids, clear up. That guy's still dancing.
Someone want to tell me what's
Whoa.
happening?
Jesus, she just came out. Popped up from the back like when, like that one scene in Jujutsu Kaisen when, what's his name popped up behind, behind Gojo. Was Kenny. When Kenny popped up behind Jam. Where is it? That scene.
You didn't know, Rover? Everyone's saying the board is looking to shut down Rebel College.
No, not the college. Just the Synchronists. A professor covering our Royan history class told us the Space Trek Collective wants them out of the academy.
Oh no! Hey, this is a cute Sigrika. He's like a wet dog.
Yeah, well, the rumor mill says Rebel eats up 2/3 of the Academy's budget.
Huh?
And the collective's investors have strong opinions about that. I say investors, but it's mostly new Federation money. Can't say I'm surprised they're pulling this kind of stunt.
It's kind of cute that everybody's coming together to save Rebel College, even though they're like from different departments.
What about you, Chisa? What have you heard?
Me? Actually, I don't know the
Holy
specifics
shit.
of what's happening. I just wanted to help.
So it's all just hearsay for now.
Wait, she doesn't. Okay, never mind. No, she's still in the scene. Is this all happening because the Exostrider left? Why didn't any of the Synchronists show up?
That's what's strange to me. But Professor Lucilla only had Rover come, so maybe it's not as serious as we think?
She has 2 lines.
Why do do I feel like asking Senior to come means the opposite?
That Alto guy. He's got a reputation in new Fed circles. Known for handling intel, if you catch my drift.
That's oomph.
Isn't this supposed to be a cooperative visit? Why is the Black Shore sending his type here?
I'd better check the situation at Rebel College.
I see. Thanks for filling me
The
in.
President and I are on it. You guys should head back for now.
Well, give me a shout if you need backup. There's no way I'm letting them do the synchronous dirty like this.
We're counting on you, Senior. We trust you.
Okay, head over now. They're good kids. They're good kids. Even though they're not even involved with like Rebel College, they wanna help them anyways. They're good kids. What's happening here? Why do they want me over? Oh, okay.
Let's pick up the pace.
Morny. Money.
In addition to augmented resonance training, we place strong emphasis on general education for our synchronists. This is Professor Mornier, who teaches synth armament studies.
Money. My
Shall
professor.
we sit in for a bit, Mr. Alto, before we tour the student projects?
If it's no trouble.
Probably not a good look that the kids are sleeping.
All right. In the last lecture, we proved that the rule equation holds true for Type 2 synth armaments. Today, we'll move on to their tuning stability constants. Li Xin, could you please write the final derivation from the last lecture on the board?
Yes. Professor.
Oh no.
While she gets started, let's do a quick review. Waleo, what is the standard medium used to measure tuning stability in a lab setting?
Oh no. At this rate, we're gonna lose the entirety of La Roy.
It's so...
This is the best and brightest that La Roy has to offer.
Yes, sodium. An interesting choice, though its volatility makes it impractical for standard testing.
Money is trying her best.
Sonia, could you tell me the standard medium for determining tuning stability in synth armaments under laboratory conditions?
Squeezy jelly.
Squeezy jelly, you say? Well, it seems we
no.
moved through the material a bit too quickly last time. But that's all right. Everyone, please refocus. Let's go over Li Xian's board work.
As you can see, Mr. Alto, this is our signature sleep learning program.
That bit from Mornio is great.
Oh, very impressive. How about we move on to the next stop?
After you.
Well, hang in there, we love you. She's doing her best.
Now we're about to show you some augmented resonance projects developed by our synchronists. Among them, the unmanned vehicle prototype shows exceptional promise across multiple market sectors.
Absent students, 8. Data uploaded to cloud storage.
These children seem to have forgotten the importance of honoring their commitments.
Why is everybody fucking around so much here? What's happening?
What's the deal?
Looks like the students all skipped class.
Yeah, maybe we're just too early, President Lucilla. Why don't we take a stroll elsewhere? I'm actually quite curious about the Academy's catering system.
Oh no, it's getting worse.
My apologies, Mr. Alto. How fortunate we are to have you here, despite our apparent lack of preparation. There's no point denying it. You're seeing firsthand how the ongoing debate within the Space Trek Collective has begun to affect our students. Star Torch needs support now more than ever.
Shoot a knowing look toward Alto. Alto, please. Alto, please, we kinda need this.
Got any solutions?
Not really.
I understand, President. And this is precisely why I'm here to convey the...
What?
Mr. Alto, how about we add an extra tour this evening? We can discuss anything you'd like after that.
Works for me.
Rover, I'll take Mr. Alto for a meal then. Would you mind checking back in with Professor Mornier for me?
See you on Waves Line.
Let's pick up the pace.
Or Mornier.
Why didn't you wake them up?
This class is difficult to follow, so it's normal for some to drift off. Still, it's rare for the entire class to go like that. If only I could make my lectures more accessible.
This isn't your fault.
Rover sounds so soft in some way.
This isn't your fault.
See?
This isn't your fault.
Whoa. Sounds so gentle and soft, and no wonder why she's so well loved.
It's like metal fatigue. These students are being tempered and pushed to their limits over and over. Eventually, the metal just snaps. Should I have woken them? Reprimanded them? Or offered them assurance? I've heard about the pressure they've been under lately. Maybe the best thing is a few days away from all this.
Rover says, don't worry, Lucilla and I will take care of it.
Thank you, Mentor.
Alto says, be at the square by 8, the one we passed earlier. Got some intel to share. Yogi! Any recs on what to order? Lucilla went back to her office to take care of something. Just order everything on the menu. Gotcha. Oh shit, he's gonna die.
Let's pick up the pace.
Hello, Sir Flash. Good evening. How do you do the teleportation thing with Lucilla? No idea. Oh. Lucilla can summon like an invisible railing. Hey, buddy.
You have my deepest respect. Working in this food desert takes a special kind of fortitude.
What did you have for dinner, we asked?
Something that looked like toothpaste. Ugh, didn't go down well. And next thing I know, there were students everywhere shoving snacks at me like it was my birthday. Ugh, hellish.
Rover says, tell me what happened.
To put it simply, the Exostrider's gone. So, the synchronous program needs to go. Problem is, everyone has a different idea of what to do with those students. And by everyone, I mean President Lucilla versus everyone else.
I'm glad that they're addressing this because that is a conundrum that Exostrider's gone, Laharoy is gone, and synchronous program is up in the air.
Anyway, the new Federation and the majority of the board want to pull the plug immediately and draft a new teaching plan from scratch.
They had a little pic of the third pink daughter. What was the excerpt without I'm too grown up for school now? That's a pretty funny response from Encore. He doesn't know about college.
Meanwhile, the executive committee moderates have promised to stay out of it, as long as their nation's synchronists are covered, with either guaranteed support back home, or a smooth transfer somewhere else.
Where does Lucilla stand?
She wants to continue the synchronous program.
How though? How do you do the synchronous program without the Exostrider?
Continue?
Yup. Confusing, isn't it? Speaking of which, how well do you know her, Rover?
Pretty well. Do I really know her though?
Huh.
Wait, why was that a timed dialogue? I kind of panicked there.
I'll be honest with you, Rover. The Black Shores doesn't trust her right now. Between her proposal, her deep new Fed connections, and that evasive attitude, there are just too many uncertainties for us to take on the risk of helping her.
I believe in her. Her belief in her students is earnest.
At least, that's the conclusion we've reached based on the facts we have so far. But the Bloom Bearers who graduated from Star Torch heard about this and stepped up to endorse Lucilla. That's what changed Shorekeeper's mind. A teacher who gets that kind of trust from her students. That's pretty impressive.
So what do you need from me?
Actually, according to Shorekeeper, you are the one really running this audit.
Huh? We are? According to the wife.
So, we need you acting as both a Star Torch student and a Black Shores auditor, to tell us if Lucilla is solid and what she's really planning.
I want to do something for the Synchronists, but I've also got my responsibility to the Black Shores. I don't think Lucilla would put her students in harm's way, but still.
Got it. I'll do what I can to help you.
I should be the one saying that to you. Anyway, we need a plan for how...
Great, another grand plan. Why'd you gotta make everything so complicated?
Teleports behind you? How did she do that?
Oh, what the? How's that?
This is the Black Shores ultimate Nepo baby. The eldest daughter of Black Shores.
Mr. Alto. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to invest in the Exostrator project. I suggest the Black Shores chips in this much.
How many zeros is that? It's like 5 zeros.
Or you can just patch me through to the collective board. I'd be happy to handle the negotiations myself.
This is Jane LaHiroy herself.
Is this Imeth? I can't believe she just hacked a Black Shores terminal.
Imeth, this is serious.
I am being serious. If synchronous degrees get cancelled, my record will say I only finished Roya preschool. Besides, keeping Rebel College around isn't that hard. Get creative. Talk to Chase. Talk to Shorekeeper. The Collective's investors can't be tougher to handle than LF1, right?
That's true. Imagine you're just... all that time you spent on getting your degree or something just gets deleted off the map. And it's just gone now. That's kind of fucked up, considering.
So what if they don't care about your contributions? If they actually want you on their side, they'll have to listen anyway. That's how leverage works.
Imeth might actually be a genius. That's Darter. You smart. I mean,
if
like...
we lean on that kind of leverage now, we'll be held to it later. My experience has shown me that it's often better to act as an individual.
Epic, no, that's too reckless. It doesn't matter. What was the other option again?
Since you're planning on the savior career path, I think you'll understand what I mean, Imeth.
It's okay, she has a fallback. Even if Rebel College is gone, she still has Black Shores as a fallback. Chastise her lightly. Does Rover chastise her anyway?
Kinda old school thinking, though.
I need to figure out what Lucilla is really thinking. Then I'll play it by ear.
If I want them to protect the Synchronists when I can't, I've got to work inside their system. That's just how this game works. Trust me and Lucilla. We'll find the right way to handle this.
Ha! Alright then. But just so you know, if my school record disappears, I'm renaming the Space Trek Collective to the Imeth Collective.
Wait, these are new expressions. She's so mad.
Honestly, if we let Imeth loose on them, it might actually take some pressure off Lucilla.
But like she said, she's a synchronist too.
That just makes her one more person Lucilla has to protect.
Fair enough. But I'm afraid we have less time than we thought. I spotted some new Fed spies back at the station. Lost them on the motorbike. But it won't be long before they track us here. Before Lucilla's next tour begins, let's poke around and see what we can find.
It's fair, so I would be mad as fuck if I was Imeth too. You spend all that time like in your program, you fucking die. You save Lahai Roy, you beat LF1.
Students run flea markets on campus?
You come back.
I'm starting to get the hype.
You come back and
Wait,
they
Isn't
get
that
rid
the
of your
student
program.
who dozed off in class earlier? Come on, let's go over.
Flea markets. That's pretty cool. My college that I went to before also had like flea markets. They're pretty fun.
If we follow this method, the convergence radius for this series is obviously...
Yes. I'm following.
I'm terrible at explaining this, aren't I?
No. I'm just slow. I'll focus harder.
No, you paid me to tutor you, and I'll make sure you get your money's worth. Here, but I'll write down a third way to solve it. Watch how it goes, okay?
Okay.
So that's why she was drowsy in class. She's been staying up late tutoring other students.
Oh. Rover is in auditor mode. He's pretty quick on the getting into the role.
You're telling me you've modified every bike here? That's insane.
Wow. Valeo's been in the Expedition motorbike program since day one. These bikes here are basically his family.
Yeah, this is another one of the students that was in Mornier's class.
Soulmates.
So, what do you say, Auditor Alto? How about you order 10 as a starter pack?
10 soulmates sold in a pack. Yeah.
I heard you test drove the Academy stock model this morning. With the rain the last 2 days, probably felt a little slip on the turns, yeah? Try this one. I tweaked the ABS and TCS myself. You could take this straight to a pro race. No problem.
No wonder you were sleeping in class. Up all night in the garage?
The garage?
No, bikes have been ready for weeks. Last night I was just saying goodbye to them.
Oh, well that's depressing. I'd feel bad buying them now.
Why do you hit that pose? What's this? Why is Rover giving him that look? On Black Shore's budget? What are they doing?
Hands off, you little...
Never!
Oh, are they siblings?
Please don't fight, you two. Maybe I'll just check out the other stalls.
Holy shit, Chisa has 3 lines.
Don't go, Chisa. You've got a real eye for quality. This piece was meant for you.
No, it isn't.
She's just a prep student. She doesn't know anything about quality.
Excuse me? The audacity! Just begging for a smack, aren't you?
No.
Sorry, I'm not familiar with the mechanics, but I can see that this device's internal structure is finely crafted. From the external casing down to the internal wiring, the structure and circuitry are meticulously designed. Someone put their heart into this.
Huh, so Chisa is actually Shiro. This is the shit that Shiro Emiya was doing at the beginning of Fate Stay Night.
It's the best thing you'll find in the market, isn't it?
Yes, the best.
Thank you. That means more to me than you know. Honestly, if we want fundraising today, I'd just give it to you. But tell you what, I'll give you 20% off.
No! 6 years, Li Xian! 6 years of your life! Just to sell it for nothing?
For nothing? I'll tell you what nothing is, little brother. It's having nothing to show for the past and nothing waiting in the future. That's nothing. Look around, Li Heng. We are synchronists. Synchronists who had the most resources but never became the chosen one for the Exo Strider. We've achieved nothing.
Oh.
But if we drop our stupid pride and try to support the students coming up behind us, then we can still be worth something.
That's really sad. Holy shit. This took a sad turn.
You want to support them, sure, but who's gonna support you?
Me. I will support you.
Oh. Sensei.
Nothing to show? I refuse to let anyone write your epitaph before your work's even been seen.
That's our sensei.
Nothing waiting? You all have me.
She's so fucking cool. She's so cool. I'm fucking kneeling, dude. I kneeled so hard that I left a crater.
I, Lucilla, president of Star Torch Academy, will always stand with you. Even if the whole world turns its back. Even if I have to do it alone.
This is definitely like a "oh captain, my captain" moment.
Oh, and by the way, we just landed a very generous sponsor. The new research fund will arrive tomorrow.
Wait, what?
That means...
That means pack up this stall. Unless you want to sell your hard work at a loss.
President for the win!
Wait, who does she mean though?
Chief Alto, it was you, wasn't it? You're the sponsor.
He's not rich like that.
Huh? Oh, well...
Thank you, Chief Alto. You're the best. You're the best.
Impudent little hamster. Really? Using a crisis to haggle me down to wholesale?
Oh, I see.
Just had a bit of a tiff with a rather difficult partner.
She closed a deal in a single afternoon? That must have been a hard bargain.
Show your concern.
I appreciate it, but if a teacher needs her students to worry about her, she's already failed. Let's just keep it between us, hmm?
She's so fucking cool, her entrance like that. I kneel.
Sorry, Professor. We were out of line.
Out of line? For defending your work? That's not something to apologize for. You're braver than I ever was. Listen to me, Li Xin. This pioneering spirit of yours, in all of you, it deserves to be seen by more people.
Wait, this rover smile is very nice.
Don't ever let go of it.
I won't.
Oh, and maybe go a little easier on your brother. He's running out of brain cells to lose.
Professor? There's something I should tell you.
About Lenny and the others skipping class? Don't worry. I've already been briefed on their whereabouts.
Why is Jesus still here?
So, Mr. Alto, shall we move on to the evening's special viewing?
Whoa. Yeah. Let's do it.
Bye, cheesers. Wait, where am I?
We've got the mind-bending herder, the eccentric traffic.
So they turned the reading room into a workshop. Not bad. Kids know how to hustle.
Where's the lights flickering? Oh? Is that not a Metal Gear?
Lenny, you broke our little promise. I'm heartbroken, you know.
I promised to show off the Synchronists Club projects.
Oh.
You really think that scrap you wanted me to parade around was gonna win over a single investor?
This is the girl that was featured in a quest in the overworld quest that also involved Mornier in the most recent region. Gloop Shido, yeah. Mornier was also involved. It involved powering up like a prototype reactor drive for the Exostrider, I think, if I recall correctly.
This is what a win looks like. All-terrain, self-propelled artillery. AI-driven multimodal autonomous defense system. Best part is full augmented resonance effect control. Means zero electromagnetic interference. You could drop this thing in the middle of the etheric sea, and as long as I'm still breathing, I'm still piloting. Auditor!
Present!
If you keep funding synchronist research, then this goes into mass production in 1 year. No, 6 months!
Mass production?
I know, hard to believe, but just let us show you!
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that the Black Shores isn't a mercenary group.
But it cuts through tacit discords like a hot knife through butter.
Wait for Lucila's reply.
I've got this.
Let her handle
Remove
it.
the safety, Lenny. Let's give it a test. Be careful.
Activate!
That vehicle.
Watch out!
Well, never mind. Uh-oh. Doesn't look like it's combat ready.
Memories take shape. Huh? Gotcha.
Is that it? Is this all? Is this how you play
Say
Lucilla?
cheese.
What do you do with you,
Look at the camera.
How do you use her? Get in here.
Memories take shape. Gotcha.
How do you use her concerto? You need to switch for the concerto?
Gosh darn it.
She's so...
Look at the camera.
Go girl, give us nothing of a kit. At least this isn't the wizardry priest, yeah. I beat the wizardry priest the other day. I was pretty happy about it.
Are you all right?
I'm sorry, Professor. Mr. Alto, and club leader Lenny. I lost control. I'm really sorry.
Nana, please contact Dr. Luke to check on them. Are you all right, Lenny? Go get yourself patched up in the infirmary. I'll handle the rest.
I didn't expect to be operated solely through resonance. Rover says.
I agree. And I'm not just blowing smoke, Lenny. Controlling delicate equipment through pure resonance is an ability only you synchronists possess. This technology has huge potential. Especially if you, maybe, lose the terrifying weapons?
But it's too late now.
It's never too late. I've been talking to new partners. There are many who still want to support us.
We are here to strive for the future of civilization. Startorch Academy will be the cradle for synchronists and the vanguard of our collective hope. That's what my admission letter said. That's what I believed. I knew I was signing up to be one of the Exostrider's 1,000 backup pilots. A spare part. An appendix to a civilization's appendix. And I never regretted it. Strive for the future of civilization?
Whoa, what's happening?
Professor, is it true that no one cares about us now that the Exostrider is gone?
It's the girl from the previews.
I care.
Professor! Professor!
I used to think this whole synchronous thing was just shuffling students from one class to another. But I get it now. These kids, they aren't fighting to keep their synchronous privileges. They're fighting to protect the synchronous mission.
Yeah, the investors' decision will crush their spirit, Rover says.
Huh. That's why President Lucilla is so adamant about keeping the program. Emotionally, I'm right there with her. But it's not enough to win over the review committee. Without the Exostrider, the synchronous program is just a drain on their resources.
I don't think Lucilla is the type to wager on sentiment alone. She's definitely holding her plans close to her chest.
Asking for our help while keeping secrets? Or is there some other explanation? Either way, ball's in your court, Rover. Our undercover auditor.
I'm sorry for the incidents today.
Please, don't be. It was a rewarding day. Those young synchronists left a great impression on me. Speaking of which, is Lenny gonna be all right?
Can we see Luke?
She's fine. Dr. Luke is taking her to the infirmary. And at this hour, allow me to walk you to your room.
Oh, no need for that. Dr. Luke showed me the way earlier. Actually, you look like you're the one who could use a rest. Rover, why don't you walk the president back instead?
I want to see Luke.
See you tomorrow morning.
Let me see Luke.
I need to stop by the conference hall before heading back. Care to walk with me?
Sure.
What is with this wonky camera angle? It's like the same camera angle from like Denia's little section when she was getting chased by the Grand Architect.
When was the last time you slept?
Can't remember.
The last time you ate?
I did keep track of that. What's the weather like at the Black Shores?
It doesn't really change much.
And the food?
Better than here.
A bit better than what we get here.
Just a bit. My students who join the Black Shores barely write to me. Even when they do, they never mention their daily lives. If I do get a sudden call out of nowhere, it's just, "Professor, I have a question." Adorable little gremlins, all of them. As long as they're safe. That's what matters. So, when are you going to start?
Start what?
Fishing for intel? That Mr. Alto must have put you up to it, right?
Rover says I was waiting for you to tell me yourself.
We could have just cut to the chase.
Rover, would you let the Black Shores compromise its founding mission of fighting the Lament to get tangled up in superpower politics? Just for my sake? I asked myself yesterday if I really knew you. Turns out, I don't. And I kept going back and forth on what role you should play here. This situation isn't noble, isn't just. It's just businessmen and politicians squabbling over a slice of the pie. But I want this to be a collaboration between Star Torch and the Black Shores. Not because we're friends, but because it makes sense. I put you through this detour because I was afraid that if I asked you directly, you'd just say yes to helping me. So I wanted you to see it for yourself. Judge it with your own measures. That way, when you go back to your people, you can tell them if Lucilla is worth trusting, and if these synchronists are worth fighting for.
Rover, are you still with the president?
You're kind of interrupting.
Change of plans. The new Federation can't win. She was rallying support and move the review up.
To when?
Tomorrow morning. Technically, that's in 3.5 hours.
Classic New Fed. They probably had a review panel parked outside Lahai for days, just waiting for the Black Shores to show.
How'd they win over the other member states and round up representatives so quickly?
Space Trek Collective budget bylaws. Because the new Fed is a permanent member and rotating chair, they only need half the members to abstain to control the outcome. They likely had this review rigged before it was even proposed.
Gear up, President Lucilla. We'll see how the review plays out and take it from there.
3.5 hours. That's plenty of time. Let's go.
Where to?
The second half of the tour. Are you upset?
About how you dragged me into your plan? Or the things you're still not telling me?
My. Oh, sorry. Call it a teacher trying to keep on her mask? You're still my student on paper after all.
It sounds like you're saying I can just sit back and enjoy the show.
Bet that's not something you get to do every day, is it?
Yeah, this is a lot more,
I didn't expect there to be a place like this beneath Rebel College.
Before Sundermere Base was built, this was a research facility for augmented resonance effects and void storm countermeasures. It's been decommissioned for years. The executive committee told me I could do whatever I wanted with the space. So I used my forte to do some light remodeling. Memories of my students that should exist only in my mind. Here, they become real. A tangible piece to display. We still have some time. If you're interested, feel free to look around.
Rover's a little upset.
You're using your forte to do all this? How long did it take you to create this?
However long it took, it was worth it. So the ones who stay don't just stay, and the ones who leave don't just leave.
Yeah, I think, like, Lucille is the only person Rover ever takes, like, that sort of tone with. I noticed. What's this? Tarday unit. Procrastinate all you want, absolutely no action taken even past the deadline. All tardiness allowed and all consequences acknowledged. That's a Tarday unit for you. A little known prototype model of the TARD unit. Oh. It looked like that before. This is the Totoro Soliskin. With the help of the Shepherds, our team finally completed a full scan of the Soliskin. Aw, Soliskin, you're so adorable. I'm sorry I wanted to catch you with a net gun before. Amiya? Amiya mentioned? The CEO of Rhodes Island? Ami. Gossip TV, the strongest monitor in history, crafted by the troublemakers of the Department of Exostrider Engineering. When faced with unauthorized snooping, it unleashes full power. May all traitors explode. Retired after seriously injuring allies. Whoops. What?
The exhibits we're looking for are here.
Behind the wall?
Don't forget, this is my memory palace. Naturally, memory locks require memory keys to unlock. Allow me to demonstrate. This fancy trick only works in this little domain of mine.
Huh. Lucilla could use her 4-day memory palace to project her memories on the corresponding projectors. Drag the photos to the... Oh, huh? What? What the hell? What the hell? That's so cool.
What is it?
This is the very reason I built this exhibition hall in the first place. Professor, do you trust me?
Lucilla? You spaced out there. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Just had a dream that only lasted a few seconds. Rather fascinating.
Maybe it's a good idea to rest before the review starts.
Don't worry. I promise you I'll crash the second this is over. But right now, we must bring these exhibits with us.
Will a few exhibits be enough to sway them? She usually knows exactly how to sell anything. So why does she look so hesitant now?
Thank you for your trust. I know you have 1,000 questions burning in your mind. How will she handle the new Fed? What's her plan for the Synchronist with the Exostrider gone? Forgive me for not having the answers just yet.
I know you'd never harm the students. That's the only answer I need.
Terrible timing for a compliment, Rover. Anyway, let's take these 2 exhibits and... See you soon, Professor.
Who is that? Like that? You mean like the compliment? Which part? Like the terrible timing?
Some kind of force pulled us down here. Do you know where we are?
If my memory serves, we're directly beneath the exhibition hall.
What?
This way.
She's had some students that she's failed before.
Let's pick up the pace. Hmm?
A Yu Yu Hakusho soul orb.
Was this the prototype?
It looks the part, but this was actually our plan B. Designed without safety limiters to get sync rates up quick. Lets a synchronist pilot the Exostrider by force. I know. It was meant as a last resort if civilization was staring down extinction. The project was terminated after the initial trials. The synchronists who volunteered. In the end, they lost their ability to resonate with the Exostrider ever again.
I see.
What our students are facing now isn't new. I just hope I can do better by them this time.
I see.
Any idea how we find our way out of here?
Lucilla preserves her memories in the form of photos. Locate and use the... Okay. Use the corresponding projectors on them. How?
With our eyes open, the key should be somewhere here.
Photograph taken while the old institute was still operational. For its owner, it serves as a memento of the unpleasant kind. That is so cool mechanically. How the fuck are they... That what?
Excellent. You're catching on quickly.
That is so technically cool.
What's happening?
Something rather unpleasant, I imagine.
Oh, great.
Lucilla.
Fine, no more jokes. Honestly, anyone watching would think you're the one facing the board. There, I know the way out. Remember what I told you before entering the dark side? About the memories I erase periodically that can never be recovered? Some things I can't bear to remember, but I also can't bear to forget. So I store them here. Looks like some of them are tired of being locked up. Rover, look up. The exit is right above. We can use this key to leave, but I need your help to get there. Everything here is from my memory, but I know you are real. And wherever you are, that must be reality.
I understand. I'll be your reference point. But what about that girl? Are we just leaving her?
Rover, do you have any experience dealing with children? Tell me.
The smile and nod.
What makes a child the most flustered when they're playing hide and seek?
Ah, I see.
Now come along. let's treat this little escape as a warm-up for the review.
We got a couple of
Let's
kids
pick up the pace.
of our own.
Welcome to the Anti-Void Matter Materials Lab. It's where they first developed the materials for the Academy's anti-void canopy.
What's all of that in the center of the room?
The scrap of the day. Even the best recycling can only keep up with so much. Let's look around to see if there are any leads.
Corrosion test report residue. Number 8025, coating field after 159 hours and 45 minutes of exposure. Number 8026, coating field after 133 hours and 15 minutes of exposure. Number 8027, field after 44 seconds of exposure. Professor, is this student here to mess around? Yeah. Why did that hurt? A photo taken before a certain individual left the lab. For some reason, they didn't take it with them, choosing instead to carry away something far more precious.
I have the photo. Now where is the right spot to project it?
Right here. Some photos have been smeared due to contamination. Oh. Huh. What? Interesting.
Time for class. Oh my.
Corrosion test residue. We are students of this vegetation. We are students of Lahairoi. We are students of nature.
Hold still. Look at the camera.
Is this artificial retroact rain?
Dear me, this is but a pale imitation. Among the synchronists who survived the experiments, there was one from Jinzhou. Once he realized he'd never resonate with the Exostrider, he returned home and joined the Ministry of Development's Defense Division. There, he and his colleagues worked together to develop Jinzhou's retroact rain defenses.
You're saying the shields against retroact rain and void storms share the same origin?
Not exactly. His approach didn't work on void storms at all, and it was discarded long ago. Before he left the academy, the only things he asked to take with him were a few sheets of material buried under that pile of junk. I often wonder, was he just reluctant to let go of his design? Or had he already mapped out how to protect his hometown?
The girl who trapped us here? She must be trying to show us something through this memory.
Seems I've been getting schooled by my own students a lot lately. Let's go. it's time to move on to the next class.
Jinjo shout out.
Do you want to stop and take a rest?
Not even close.
What's wrong?
Stay where I can see you, Rover. We've wandered into an unpleasant memory. It's far too easy to get lost in here.
It doesn't look like there's a way to cross the barrier ahead.
I have an idea.
Barrier, you say?
Rover, just go with me on this, all right? Rover, can you step a little to the side?
Take a step forward.
Like this?
Perhaps a step forward. Maybe a step back.
You're fucking with us. The little pout.
This is the last one. Let's see that beautiful smile.
Smile. What's this for?
Has anyone ever told you that you're not the most photogenic?
They have now.
No more teasing. This shot will have to suffice.
Oh, she placed us in the background. Oh, I see how this works. There should be a console around. Follow my instructions to disable the security system. First, initiate emergency mode. Type in whatever that is. Then select lift restrictions and you're good to go. Okay. Ah, she moved us past the barrier. What the hell? I actually have to remember. What was it? Does it matter? It was Big O. This one. I1L. The second one. Access granted. There we go. Do it your way? Why? I don't want to fight. What would have that done? It's fun. Oh.
Clear as day, madam. Your daughter isn't sick. She has awakened her forte, and it's a remarkably rare memory type. Congratulations. I'm certain she'll make an immense contribution to the new Federation one day.
Nonsense. My Lucy will never become a resonator.
Wait, Lucila's from UFed, right? Are resonators looked down upon in like a new Federation? I thought that
One with the sounds.
looked down upon like how it is in
Smile.
where Chisa's from.
I don't want to be a resonator. Please, no.
Oh, they're conscript. Oh, I see. They're conscripted to work for the government. I see.
Lucila? Not good. Without a reference point,
She's getting pulled into the deep end of her memories. I need to find her before too much time passes.
Diagnosis 1. The test results show that subject's tacit mark is located on the outer side of the right calf. According to the patient's family, the subject awakened her forte at a birthday party after receiving a camera as a gift. Huh. Diagnosis 2. Rebel's curve fluctuation stability test. The subject's Rebel curve shows elliptical fluctuations with a stable time domain that demonstrates slight abnormal fluctuations. Conclusion: that the subject shows no risk and has no history of overclocking, but exhibits long and short-term memory impairments common in memory-type resonators. Observation in the hospital is recommended. Lucila says, "Are you hanging in there all right?" Rover says, "I could ask you the same." Lucila sends an emoji. Rover says, "Let's regroup ASAP." Lucila says, "Agreed. The space here seems to be constantly shifting. We'll need to rendezvous in a memory vivid enough for me. Keep this photo I'm sending over. Find a suitable place. You know what to do. And keep your wits about you, Rover. Don't get yourself lost in a memory." Thanks for the memory, even only words. Screenshot. Screenshot of the chat. Great, zoom in. Holy shit, that's so trippy. Should have just screenshotted the image itself. Coro Games flexing it. That's so like technically impressive.
Are you
like
still there, Lucila?
Yes.
Then why aren't you answering?
What do you want me to say?
Well, you could say okay, or I understand. This is the perfect moment. While our opponents are spread too thin, we take the reins. Just like the time you became president. Don't worry about the narrative. We'll play the villain. You just act tough, rope the independent auditor in, and we'll force another round of review. You fight hard. We express our concerns, and then we both take a step back. As long as we ensure our control over the future of the synchronous program, nothing else matters.
And what do you want from my students?
Simple. We both get what we want. They have talent, and we help them achieve their dreams. And it'll be their choice.
Their choice? Whose dreams are we really achieving?
It will be their choice, Lucila. My Lucy, I won't speak of your past choices. But tell me, has there been a single choice that wasn't your own?
she has mommy issues.
I still refuse.
There. Just like that. Act tough. Fight hard. And then we both take a step back at the review.
From the Academy to the Pioneer Association, then to the Space Trek Collective, and now here. No wonder I was never cut out to be president.
Antagonists whose motives are hard to find fault
That's
in.
me from the dark side. I use this memory to trap her. When are you going to tell her, Professor Lucilla? President Lucilla? That you've already made a deal with the new Federation? Let's go. You think you can outrun yourself, Lucilla?
She's so bald without the hat. I need to know the truth.
Your plan? Are you just following the new Federation's playbook?
Don't let her get to you. How could I ever sell out my students? I have a plan, it's just... That's just her wishful thinking. A moth to the flame, daring the sky with wings of wax. Your students will die because of you. Let's leave this place, Rover.
You chose truth. I'm just wondering. I mean, like, at the end of the day, we're still going with whatever's Lucy's. Whatever Lucilla's planned.
You could have erased this memory. Why keep something so dangerous locked away?
To keep the sting fresh. A sharp reminder of the cost of slipping up if I ever get too comfortable in the Academy's peace.
That sachet is so crazy. Or just like two changed lines of dialogue, I see. It's like when Lupa asks if you trust her. I see, I see.
Let it go, Lucilla. Face what you know is reality. Once again, I found the courage to step into this room. Time flows here, silent and peaceful. The Academy is alive and thriving. We've come so much further than I ever dreamed. I wish you were here to see it.
Transfer notice. Space Trek Collective's personal transfer reply. President Lucilla, after board deliberation, your request to resign from Star Torch Academy has been denied. We understand that you're going through a difficult time, but the students need you. We need you. Huh? When did that happen? Damn. A photo of an ordinary student dorm. The paper appears to have been gripped tightly, leaving the surface creased and mottled. Oh, we have to adjust this too. No, we can just run into it. A photo of an ordinary student dorm. The image was captured slightly out of focus. I'm gonna have to adjust this one, I think. Accident report. Considering the impact of this accident, the board has decided to raise the confidentiality level of this project. The investigation results will not be made public. Additionally, all ongoing and previously reported projects must undergo a second review by the Space Trek Collective expert panel.
The accident report is indisputable. Cable insulation failure leading to flight control abnormality. But The truth is simpler. I approved the plan. I killed her.
Shit. To Professor, so what if I never become a synchronist? I'll find my own way to the sky. See you soon, Professor. Who's that?
I wrestled with it for so long.
Whoa.
What's a teacher supposed to do when a student dreams something so brilliantly insane? But she chose the sky. And I thought, at least let her have one chance to fall.
Don't follow the light, whatever you do.
Is that Sundamir? Are we back before the Starward Riseway was even built?
Most of the students who lost their synchronous status in those forced sync trials decided to return home. All but one. She told me it wasn't that she'd lost the Exostrider. The Exostrider had lost her. She said she designed a revolutionary transport method. A rocket piercing the sky. A way to bridge that sky and the Earth. This was the day she tested it. Her first crewed flight.
Then that wasn't a falling star. It was...
a spacecraft. Carrying the most brilliant student I've ever known.
Might be thinking that that's your phone.
Amiya to Sundermere Lookout. Professor, can you hear me?
Amiya?
Yes.
Is her name?
The weather couldn't be more perfect today. Oh, and I just saw a super huge Solaskin. I'll snap a picture for you as soon as I can.
Okay.
Professor? You don't sound like your usual self. Are those investors giving you a hard time again?
No, it's not that. I haven't slept much lately. I'm a little tired. That's all.
Professor, do you trust us?
Hey,
remember that old Huanglong saying? Know the way at dawn and, something at dusk? Ugh, it went right out of my head.
I can't remember it either.
That's okay. I'll look it up and tell you the second the experiment is over. Talk to you soon.
God damn.
Rover. From the way it fell, void matter must have pierced the shielding mid-flight. But if we'd reinforced the coating... What kind of civilization do you think built the Exostrider? If they were that advanced, do you think they'd already defeated the Threnodians? Overcome the Lament? But before they reached the stars...
Who is this kid?
They must have fallen too. Again and again.
She got the Arisu banks.
Go.
The Manhattan Cafe banks.
Walk with humanity.
She's a purple Arisu.
Please, give this to our teacher. Humanity's smallest step. And everything we had to give.
This isn't good.
Lucilla!
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Lucilla, wait!
Why are you running? I legitimately do not know who that is. That wasn't supposed to be... What the fuck? She got my ass like I'm fucking Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote.
Lucilla, your emotions are affecting this domain. It's dangerous.
That's so chirpy, dude. What the
Staying
hell?
here is the real danger. Oh, we have to leave.
What the fuck?
Almost there. As long as we keep moving upward, we'll find the way out.
This is some Inception shit.
So this is why you wouldn't tell me what your plan was. This way out you've been building for the Synchronists. It's just a dead end, isn't it?
I don't want the new Federation to lay their dirty hands on my students. But the more I think about it rationally, the more I realize I can't reject their offer. Because on what grounds can I propose a plan that might kill them?
So the point is, we have nothing.
I think I know why that girl trapped you here.
What?
You're terrified that your proposal will be their end. You're afraid because you know they'll support any plan you bring to the table.
Because you're their teacher.
Sensei!
Because no one in this world understands them the way you do.
Another lesson from my own student. Huh. See you later, Rover.
What did she do? He's diving into Inception limbo.
I hope humanity can soar even higher.
I hope humanity can venture even farther.
I hope humanity can weather any storm.
Segue OST once again will go hard.
Professor, what's your dream? My dream? My dream is simply to see all of yours come true.
Who is this? Why would they introduce like a new character this late into Lahai Roy? Yeah, it's not supposed to be young Lucilla.
See you later, Professor.
Is that not Ami? It's not the same voice as Ami though.
Let's go. Together this time.
Who is that girl? Why would they introduce like a new NPC this late into the game? Yeah, she's not Amiya either. She's not Ami either. Different voice.
Memories take shape. I inscribe. I protect. I witness every instant.
Okay, her Resonance Liberation form lines kind of go hard.
Professor, can you hear me?
Yeah,
I
see, different
hear you.
voice.
Loud and clear.
The weather couldn't be more perfect today. Oh, and I just saw a super huge Solaskin.
Yes, I see it too. You're right. It's absolutely huge.
Great. I thought you weren't gonna believe me. Right. I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Yeah, Blue Archive Sensei hadn't had a moment where he lost a student. Yeah, he hasn't. They should. Only, oh yeah. The only kind of like somewhat explore it. It's just like an what if universe type thing where Sensei actually lost students. If the potential Sensei. This BGM also kind of reminds me of Maple Story Alinea.
Was that girl another one of your students?
Oh, that's a Little Witch Academia.
She is every memory I have of this academy.
Oh.
She is every one of my students.
Oh, I see.
We've come all this way, and I still don't know what your plan actually is.
That's okay. Everyone's about to find out.
Tired?
That was an excited yawn, Rover.
I see. Wait, what the hell was that? Text not found.
Rover, where are you and Lucilla?
I got 80 asteroids out of it.
Pilots have all taken their seats. The students too. Can we really trust this plan of hers? Anyway, I'm leaving the speech to you.
Let me look down.
Then we'll face it together. See you later, Professor.
Step onto the podium. They made like a unique model just as a personification of all of her students. She had all of a screen time of like 5 minutes. And they made a special NPC model just for her. She could be RK, maybe? Or Key? Laharoy's Key?
President Lucilla, I am Cameron, Permanent Secretary of the Space Trek Collective Board. By appointment of the board, and on behalf of the Investors Conference, I hereby convene this second special inquiry concerning the synchronous program of Star Torch Academy. Pursuant to Article 12 of the Space Trek Collective Charter, President Lucilla, you may now raise any procedural objections regarding the attendees, the agenda, or the draft of this session.
I would like to know the national composition of this review panel, Miss Cameron.
This panel consists of 10 members, all from the new Federation. 5 serve as special representatives, and of the remaining 4 permanent board members, 2 have abstained and delegated their voting rights to the Federation. Additionally, we have Mr. Alto, attending as independent auditor on behalf of the Blackshores.
Then, Ms. Cameron, I believe the current composition of this panel fails to comply with charter regulations governing review committees.
According to the regulations, any participant authorized by a board member shall be deemed to hold the same nationality as that member. The panel's composition is perfectly valid.
Pardon the interruption. If that's the case, then Rover, currently a student at Rebel College, can also be considered a panelist appointed by the Black Shores. Here's the paperwork.
Welcome, Rover.
I have no further questions, Ms. Cameron.
Then, per the agenda, I will now relay the investor's resolution following our previous inquiry. Given that the loss of the Exostrider constitutes a de facto failure of the program, our immediate priority is to establish a compensation plan for the affected assets and students. Furthermore, the board directs that the Synchronous program must be terminated immediately, or at minimum suspended.
Good night, Sir Flash. See you later.
My stance remains unchanged, Ms. Cameron. I intend to continue the program.
Voting in favor of?
Panelists, this is a theoretical prototype for a shield designed to counter retroact rain, created by one of our synchronists. This prototype significantly accelerated the development of Jinzhou's own defenses. It saved countless lives during the war against the Threnodian Overthrax. And yet, the material used in this prototype was originally nothing more than discarded scrap from one of the engineering department's experiments. It was only because its designer was a synchronist, educated in engineering, void matter, and even meteorology, that this material found a second life.
There is a point to all this.
You seem to be arguing for the superiority of general education for the Synchronists, President Lucilla. However, general education isn't even included in the program's white paper. I fail to see a link between that and advancing the Synchronous program. The shield is an impressive surprise, but given the cost of gambling on such a slim probability, the cost effectiveness is simply too low.
Reasonable.
Ms. Cameron, panelists, how exactly are we meant to measure the cost effectiveness of failure? As you can see, this shattered component comes from a failed experiment. One that was not even recorded in the Collective's official gazette. A synchronist gave her life as the price for validating her theory. 15 months later, this very component became the final piece for the construction of the Star Ward Riseway, the bridge between Lahairoy's Earth and the sky. Humanity does not always set out for the sake of victory, Ms. Cameron. Our synchronists know from the day they enroll. No one knows when the Exostrider will awaken, and the odds that they'll be the one to pilot it are slim. Yet they come anyway.
For those who come after,
toward
exactly.
likely failure from the very start. So I ask you, can you truly say that such failure has no value? And how can we call that a failure of the Synchronists, when the Exostrider was the one who banished LF1 from our world?
Or Zymoth, she should be here.
Secretary Cameron, the Black Shores representative requests the floor.
Proceed.
On the subject of unforeseen benefits from the program, we find ourselves in agreement with President Lucilla. This is a set of disclosable data we've just compiled. A significant proportion of current Black Shore members came from Star Torch Academy. These Bloom Bearers demonstrate exceptional capability, talent, and resolve, traits most prominent among the Synchronists. Furthermore, the Synchronists serve as role models for other students. I believe Rover is better suited to speak on that.
Synchronists are a living symbol. Synchronists are a rallying banner. I think Rover
The
say all
Synchronist
this.
program is a search for a way out for our civilization. When we believed the Exostrider was the only route, then those fit to pilot it were the Synchronists. Now that the Exostrider is no longer a viable option, the ones fit to search for a new way out are still our Synchronists.
Yes, which is why I must disagree with evaluating the Synchronist program purely in terms of cost effectiveness. I urge investors to reconsider the criteria used to measure its value.
Okay, that's actually pretty fair. But this is the only that would only mean that this is
This session is adjourned for 5 minutes.
That would only mean that this would be delayed though. Once they find a new mission. This section is a movie.
Let them see your potential. Let them see your value. But that is not enough.
President Lucilla, following the review panel's deliberation, we fully recognize the potential value of the Synchronists as an independent academic division, as well as their role model effect. However, as Rover stated, only those fit to shoulder the burden of finding a new way out deserve the title Synchronist. Therefore, we propose a compromise. Rabel College will be preserved, but all future training must be subject to the guidance and review of this panel. Let's both take a step back, shall we? President Lucilla.
This is it. The final fight, Lucilla. Take a deep breath. Keep your composure. And remember. Everything you regret. Everything that brings you joy. Everything you have lost. Everything you have witnessed. The answer you chase. The treasure you give everything to protect. No, that won't be necessary, Secretary Cameron. The Synchronists of today, they remain the closest thing this world has to a way out for our civilization. After our confrontation with Aleph 1, we recovered this audio recording from the interstellar probe Farwatcher.
It's nothing more than static.
Even so, it is the only legacy the pioneers of Solaris have left us. We are not alone, Secretary Cameron. Just as our ancestors took shelter in caves, just as Star Torch Academy was built in Lahairoi, just as humanity itself endures on Solaris, a brave soul took the first step to claim that future.
I fail to see what this has to do with the Synchronists.
Using Rebel College research, we can build vehicles driven entirely by augmented resonance.
That means complete immunity to frequency interference. And the training our synchronists undergo makes them the perfect pilots for these vessels.
Space.
The Strider Gate has been sealed.
The final
Not to
frontier.
mention, whatever lies beyond can hardly be called a route.
Who said civilization's route to the future has to go down?
The stars.
President Lucilla, I'm sure you know, any instrument that nears the etheric sea.
I am well aware of that. However, by relying on augmented resonance effects, the Academy can overcome that barrier.
And if it fails, the cockpit becomes a coffin. Is that a chance you're willing to take?
This is our decision. If the answer lies beyond death, then that's where we go. Just wait and see. My brightest students will pierce the sky for all to see.
Oh, Captain, my Captain. That was like an Irwin moment. My students rage.
The car will be here soon. I could take it from here.
Thanks for everything, Alto. Really.
You! Oh, it was a long day. The kind you don't forget, though. Rover, can you pass a message to the president for me? After a speech like that, the outcome doesn't matter half as much. Anyway, chillax. Everything's gonna be all right. Well, catch you at the Black Shores, my friend.
See you later, buddy.
Yeah. Till next time.
We might see him as soon as like next patch while we try to figure out where to go. Where to go next?
The lenses convert
3 locations for Lucilla.
restorable energy.
Post MSQ.
I can give you a ride.
Let's
to
pick up the
training
pace.
camp.
That's a lot.
Stay away from my sync jack.
Professor, I admit there are a few errors in
Engineering
this
wrecked the
code.
testing ground floor again.
Euchers. Hey, man.
She is not here. She is likely still at the review hall.
Thank you. I'll look for her there.
How's it going, man?
I'm sorry.
What for?
If I had been more helpful, perhaps the outcome would have been more satisfying.
This was her battle. You and I have already done our best for her.
Go check on her.
And a battle that isn't won by swinging a sword. Politik. Oh, she's asleep. She's sleeping here. Over with that mom expression. Two moms right here. The executive committee still considers the synchronous program to be extraordinarily costly, high risk, and fraught with inestimable difficulties. Investing our technical talent into this program could incur incalculable losses for the space track. We must also admit that the synchronous program has shown us another possibility, a way out the very thing that we have been chasing. The executive committee of the Space Shark Collective has determined that we will once again challenge this guy. We choose this guy as the title of the... Holy shit, there's two Lucillas? Let's bother her. Reminiscent of how like a lot of movies end, at least those that are based on true stories. Like that one movie where that abruptly ends, where he fires like an RPG at like the big bat or something. Oh, what am I thinking of? Not that one. You know what I'm thinking of.
Let's pick up the pace.
Okay, I can't. Let's go look for Lucilla then. Can't interact with her while she's sleeping. Wait, where are these? That's her office, right? Wait, where are these? Yeah, 6 a.m. at her office. That looks like her office. The second image, the one that's 10 a.m. are by the classrooms, I think. I have one more quest before her office, so... Where?
Come on, get in the shot.
Is your office again? Oh. What am I attached to? Oh. Those who chose to linger, what? Talk to Cameral. Wait, what was that? Where is it? I saw that pop up. Where is it? No, fuck. How do you figure out where the continuation quests are? No. Wait, what the hell was that? Oh, this one. Wait, no. That's an event quest? Oh, I haven't finished it yet. The star bouncing quest. Where in the fuck? Broken Dimmer Heart? No, that's not it either. That's exploration. Hey, what the fuck was that pop-up? I have no idea.
The president doesn't look too happy today. Maybe we should come back another time, Professor?
Let's pick up the pace.
Oh, don't worry. Just lead with, "Dear Madam Lucy."
You could talk to Cameral apparently, but where?
The president doesn't look too...
Whatever. No idea, I can't find it.
Let's pick up the pace.
Oh, she's not here. I guess we have to door that I walked into, walked out of? You mean like before I left? Go back in? What, this one? Oh, there she is.
The illustrious rover.
What was that pop-up?
Raguna, Septimont, and now Lahai Roy. Why, of all times, do you choose to remain behind the curtain?
Is it the quest? I did see the pop-up, but I didn't see it in the list. I trust
She
Lucilla.
understands what her students need better than I ever could.
She's let that childish idealism cloud her judgment. Since Solaris was first trapped beneath the etheric sea, we've seen hundreds of attempts, hundreds of failures. But the reality is we can't even bring their bodies home. She chooses to indulge her students' whims? Fine. Then she's bound to them. One more casualty, and the investors will lose their patience with the program and hold her accountable. Ultimately, sacrificing our finest young minds to suicidal experiments. That's not just a failure. It's a disgrace to our species itself. Useless. All of it. Oh, forget I said that. Just an old woman's rambling. Don't read too much into it. Give Lucilla a message.
Lucilla?
Kristen autographed a premier memento for her. If she wants it, she'll need to return to the new Fed and claim it herself.
And you're Lucilla's...
failed teacher. Nothing more.
What was that little pop-up from earlier? The one who chooses to linger. Ah, it only showed up for like a split second. I couldn't like... Oh, there she is. Lucila says, truly I can't thank you enough. This will be an enormous help to us. I'll have my team establish a dedicated database for the data transfer immediately. Yes, let's keep in touch. Lucila says, oh, hello, Rover, good morning. Any good news to share? Rover asks. Lucila says, well, let's unwrap the gifts one by one, shall we? First, Lolo Logistics has agreed to fully sponsor the construction of our new research bases and testing platforms for nothing in return. I always knew they were a company with a strong sense of responsibility. Besides, the Black Shores has granted us partial access to the data in the Tethys system. We'll finally be able to build dynamic prediction models using monitoring data of the etheric sea from across the Solaris. Oh! Collab. Therefore, the safety of our flight experiments will be further guaranteed. Wait, she kept a photo of Rover, that's cute. That awkward photo of Rover. Lucila says, in just moments ago, all members of the Space Trek Collective, Wonglong, and the New Federation included, lifted their restrictions. We're sharing every recorded attempt at breaching the etheric sea. Data, funding, technology, and talent. We have everything we need. Now we just have to let time work its magic. Rover says, to pull this off in such a short time, you've done an amazing job. Lucila says, me? No, that's not it. All these resources, this trust, they were given to my students. I simply found the courage to make the world listen to their voices. He truly is the sensei. The sensei. Yeah, I want to look at that, Rovers. That's cute. That second location, I believe, should be right next.
Why not savor this,
Engineering, wreck the testing.
I think it's one of the classrooms. No, it's not these ones. Where is it? Oh, this one. There she is again. Oh,
too happy today. Maybe
Lenny's
come
here.
Back another time, Professor?
How's Lenny holding up? Ishian says, Professor, shouldn't you get some rest already? Lucila says, alright, let me finish this part first. Lenny says, that's exactly what you told us yesterday. And the day before that, Lishian says, oh. You could just find her randomly, like...
Doesn't look too happy today. Maybe we should come back another time, Professor?
What's that other one?
Oh, don't worry.
Oh.
Just lead with, dear
Yeah,
Madam.
it's just her office.
Watch that frown vanish.
And the photos in kept in our... Where is it? Denia. Oh, it's Mishka. Misha. Misha says, I was thinking we should really put together a surprise for Ludi. Lucilla says, a surprise? Let me see. Oh, he's heading out. Lucilla says he's heading out with the expedition teams to the Frostland soon, isn't he? How about knitting him a nice thick scarf? Misha says, I don't know how to knit. Lucilla says, it's okay, I'll show you the ropes. Lucilla's also kind of like a mom to Misha. Misha always goes to her for like advice.
Morning.
They should have done like iMyth, like live react. They should also show like a little bit of what happens after for iMyth. Like, what does it mean for her? I mean, I guess she's gonna be able to stick around with like with the program still being around. I mean, if eventually we get Lahai Roy Part 2 somehow. Oh, wait, that's how we get. That's how we get Denya back. This is how we're gonna get Denya back. With the new mission of the of Rebel College, the Synchronists. This is how we get Denia back. Not Astra. Cameron was like, if they lose one more student, then Lucilla's gonna take the fall for it. But she's not gonna expect that the Synchronists are gonna come back with one more student. We're actually gonna come back with an extra student instead of losing, instead of New Federation expecting that the program is gonna lose students. They're actually gonna come back and they're gonna come back with exactly with just one more student. They're gonna. This is how we get Denia back. In a year, though, when we get Lahai Roy Part 2. Huh. You could really see Changli's actually kind of modest. At least compared to Cancerella. The Onechang trio. At least Cancerella kind of works with
I still can't believe our application to open a
Cancerella at least kind of works with Lucilla, I think.
Why not savor this?
Who's the biggest woo? It's definitely Cancerella. Look at that. Or maybe it's just more pushed in with when you play Lucilla. That's crazy. Changli is the smallest? Imagine coming out of like 1.0 and you're like, there's gonna be ladies in the future who's gonna boob mug Changli. One 2.0, 3.0. And how do you do the teleporting thing? That was a bit fake news, so I see.
Hold still.
That's so crazy, dude.
Wild exoswarm all
Oh, she could do this?
Let's pick up the pace.
This whole Segue quest was just like a technical flex by Kuro Games. We're always doing some bullshit with every new update. It's crazy. Anyways, good segue. Setup for a new federation. Setup for space exploration. This is how we get Denia back. But there's absolutely nothing mentioning of Mengzhou. I was expecting that we're gonna get. I was actually expecting that we're gonna get a little bit of like Mengzhou maybe, but that's probably gonna be for the next patch, where we're gonna drop by like just like how we started La Heroi. Actually, no. Yeah, we're probably just gonna go back to Black Shores for next patch. We're gonna check in with Shorekeeper. We're gonna be like, hey, what's up? And then Shorekeeper is gonna be like, there's something fucked up happening over there. And then we're gonna be like, okay, we'll go there, just like the usual. That'll start us off on our next adventure. Or maybe we could get called back into Wang, maybe? Might not have to be Black Shores. It could just be somebody from Wang telling us that there's something wrong with Mengzhou. And then
You might want to brace yourself.
we'll go there. We'll see.
Oh wow, Avra! Look at you! I almost didn't recognize you.
Game runs like me and La Heroi. The game starts to run like shit because they shove in so many like NPCs.
Why do we have to pay for
The NPC density in this place is so crazy. Like,
Relax. It all gets reimbursed through the research fund anyway.
Call from the abyss.
anyways, GG's, good segue. I enjoyed it. We kneel, Lucilla. Good night, time for bed.
Why do we have to pay for the food we developed ourselves?
See you later.
Why do we have to pay for the food we developed ourselves?
Bed.
Relax. It all
Just
gets
like Lucilla.
reimbursed through the research fund anyway.